Previously on Baseball Minnesota.
Won 3 straight playoff games with the Blacks, so it looks like we're going with them the rest of the way.
That I am a professional ball player that just happens to be a stockbroker on the side. Or I'm just a stockbroker that just happens to be a professional baseball player on the side.
Come here and play in St. Paul, put up pretty good numbers, win the championship. Next thing I know, I'm signed with another organization.
Today is Game 3 of the Northern League Championship Series. We're up 2-0, and tonight we hope to wrap it up and go home. I'm doing the uniform, doing the laundry from last night's game, Game 2, and I've got all our road uniforms already cleaned, so I just have the personals to do, and this should probably take about 2 hours. These are their personal laundry bags. They keep their underwear and socks and stirrups in there. This part of the job is easiest for me because I don't mind doing it. I enjoy doing the laundry. Each laundromat's different, whether they have new machines. If the dryers are hot, I like the dryers hot when they get hot because stuff gets dry faster. This one here in Fargo is probably the best one. It's new, all the machines are new. And after this, we'll head over to the ballpark and hang all the laundry, and the players will arrive there probably about 4:15, and everything will be all set for them.
Because I'm moving back down to Atlanta after the season, I really need to get things going. Even though we're still here, and the focus still is baseball, but I need to make sure that things are in place before I get home. Miss Dollar, how you doing? This is Carlton. I'm okay. How are you doing? Right now, I'm just taking steps just to make sure that my second career is intact. And I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen in the offseason. There's a chance that I might not play, but then there's a chance that someone will pick me up. But right now, all I know is that I really want to focus on, getting my second career started.
This is my favorite part right here, setting up the room. I like to make it nice, like I said, make it look professional. I set up the room how I want, I know which guys want to sit by each other and which guys don't like each other, and you keep them a ways away. Do that in the big leagues with all those great players would be a lot of fun. It's not something that's my dream, like it's these players' dream to make it into the big leagues. It's something I'd like to do because you make good money and you get to be around all the great players in Major League Baseball.
Are there any tickets left for tonight's game? I got General Vision. I want a bump seat.
To get along with Doug, you got to be really laid back. You can't be high-strung. He's pretty high-strung, pretty volatile. You have to be pretty subdued and casual. I mean, I've been through a lot of baseball wars for a lot of years. I mean, parts of 4 years in the big leagues and 10 years in AAA, and I've been on 8 championship teams. So, I'm just pretty relaxed and let him do all the out-of-control stuff, the yelling and screaming. But I think we make a good partnership.
He's probably the all-time minor league leader in wins and strikeouts as a minor league player, and next year he'll be closing in on strikeout 2,000 and win 200.
Well, Alky's been a solid, constant performer in the league. He seems to to get up for the big games too, and certainly tonight is a big game for him. It's like to see Alki, you have a good game tonight and be done with it, but we're going to have to play real good baseball for that to happen, and Alki's going to have to give us another good outing.
You know, everyone says, well, it's Alkire against, you know, their pitcher, and it's really not. It's me against their nine guys, right, and whoever they may throw in there later in the game. You know, each guy's a different hitter. They have different tendencies, right-handed, left-handed, speed, no speed, power, that kind of thing. So you're constantly thinking every pitch, and you have to be at your best, otherwise you get beat. I think I forgot Marty's caps, unless he packed them. I'm dead. Either he packed them somewhere and saved my butt, or else they're still sitting in St. Paul. I know. What?
Chuck's down.
He's in the other room. I didn't think you'd want him in here.
Yeah, he needs to be in here.
You know what? You didn't grab your caps, did you? I'll have to get an adjustable one. You were 7.5?
Adjustable.
Okay. I'll run up and get one. See, I've got a fitted cap that doesn't fit Marty, a new one. I'm going to try and trade it for an adjustable cap, so that one will fit him for sure, so.
Fargo Moorhead's going to put the ball in the hand of the guy who really got him here during the year. Player coach Jeff Bittiger, 7-1 during the season for him.
I just hope he has one of those Jeff Bittiger type nights tonight and can go out and keep us in the ball game.
The Saints will go with their left-handed ace, Jeff Alkire, who has been as good a pitcher, if not the best pitcher in the league in the second half of the season.
I know that he's going to go out and give them 7 or 8 good innings, and I know I have to match him inning for inning. You know, in that way, yeah, I do compete against the other starting pitcher, but you know, like I said, I have to get their 9 hitters out. Do you work in the souvenir stand?
Yep.
I got a problem.
What's that?
We forgot our manager's caps.
Okay.
Do you guys still have our adjustables?
Yep.
Would I be able to give you a new fitted one for an adjustable?
I can just
take that and sell it in exchange for it, okay? Do you have them?
I think you got them.
Okay. I really appreciate it.
Here you go.
Perfect.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. That was easy. I think he'll be happy now that he has a cap, as long as it fits him. I just hope he doesn't blame me if we lose.
We're back at home, we're comfortable here. We know we can win these 3 games, but we have to prove it on the field, and tonight's the first night, and I have to send a message to our people that we can beat them.
I forget what team it was, the kid that got hit. I think he went into a coma, pitcher. He had a sign in his locker room, that said, if you knew tomorrow was going to be your last day, would you play today any different? And I saw that and I went, yeah, probably. And I may not ever put on a uniform again, I don't know. I'm bad to do it now.
Come on, everybody. Get ready! Fielder Chris Powell.
Pleasant good evening, everyone. Game number 3 of the championship series. Dave Wright and the Saints hold a 2-0 lead after the first 2.
If they win, it's all over. And the Saints will be the Northern League champs for the 3rd time in 4 years.
Yeah, we should have a dandy for you tonight with Bittiger against Jeff Alkire.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup.
Let's get him now. Let's get him.
Jeff Bittiger ready to work to Carlton Fleming. Fleming swings and misses. He strikes out to start the ball game. Here's the 1-2. A called 3rd strike. Cleary is caught looking, and the Saints are retired in the first inning. Jeff Bittiger strikes out the side. Jeff takes a look towards second, kicks and delivers. A swing and a miss by Motley, and he's tagged out by Villanueva to end the inning.
Having Glenn Davis and Hector Villanueva in the middle of the order poses quite a threat. Also, Rob Leary swinging a bat better than I've ever seen him swing it before. And you put Fleming and Solomon with that, and they definitely have a very explosive team.
Here's Hector Villanueva now.
That's one guy that you better play deep on.
Chad, play him up the middle. They're going to try to pull it.
And Bittiger ready to work to him. Villanueva jumps on it, drives it deep towards left field. Going back is the left fielder, and it is out of here. A home run for Hector Villanueva. The Saints have the early lead.
Center fielder number 25, Kevin Gintola.
Jeff Alkire was on the 92 Olympic team. He was 2-0 that year for him.
Here's the pitch. Knox swings, hits it high and deep towards right field. Solomon going back to the wall. It is gone. A solo home run for John Knox.
Atta baby, atta boy.
Digging in now is Biernat. We're due a payoff, and here it comes. A swing and a miss by Joe Biernat. Another strikeout for Jeff Bittiger, his 6th. Darryl Motley swings to the first pitch, drives it deep to left. Going, it is gone. A home run for Darryl Motley to lead off the 4th inning.
Atta baby, let him around and get that pitch.
And the ball game is tied at 2.
Here comes the 2-2. Traxler swings and misses. Alkire strikes him out to end the inning and end the threat.
Let's get one, boy. Let's get one run right here, baby. Let's go. Come on, big man. You the best man right here. Let's go. Let's go. That's what you got. Let's go now. Let's go.
We go to the 7th inning. It's a dandy here at Fargo Baseball Stadium. Red Hawks 3, Saints 2. This next pitch to Robbins will be Bittiger's 100th pitch of the evening. So he's going to be hitting his limit here pretty quick.
Well, it's probably the last time he's going to work this year, Dave, so...
Let it all go, right? Pitch number 100 is ripped up the middle, a base hit.
Here comes Doug Simonek out to the mound to talk to Jeff Bittiger.
It's your game. You want him?
Yeah.
You want him?
Yeah. Just him, though.
Strike this mother out. Let's go.
Tying run on second. Bittiger has fanned 9, but he has not struck out anybody since he got Solomon swinging in the 5th inning. 2-2. Robbins, good speed off second. And the pitch. Rip to right, a base hit. Here comes Robbins around third. He'll score. And the game is tied 3-3. In the 7th. It's been everything a championship game should be. Runners on first and second, nobody out. D. Alexander in on the grass. Ayatollah squares the bunt. Doesn't go. Throw to second. And out at second base is Darryl Motley. Darryl Motley is picked off second base. Doug Simonek is going to come out.
Don, how do you see that from right here? You didn't move a damn muscle. You were standing right here. Right here. I watched where you were standing. I watched you. I didn't watch the play. I watched you. And I made damn sure I watched you.
Bittiger, 116 pitches. Alkire, 113. 8 hits each way, 3 runs each way. Couldn't ask for anything tighter, could you?
Here comes the pitch. Called out on strikes, and Jeff Alkire heads to the St. Paul dugout after claiming his 9th strikeout victim. We're heading to the 9th. It's tied at 3 on the Fan.
After we win tonight, it's going to be pretty crazy, so just try and clean up the room, the mess that they've made already. Pack all the uniforms, all the dirty laundry, the extra bats, and all the extra stuff we got here. Pack things up and get on the bus and get out of here.
Well, Jeff Bittiger is going to go out and start the 9th inning. He has thrown 141 pitches thus far. Crowd starting to get into it. Some of them are rising to their feet. Bittiger into the motion. Here's the 3-2. Biernat swings, pops it up. Left side of the infield. John Knott backing up onto the outfield grass. Oh, the ball hit him in the head. It ricochets off, and picking it up in foul territory is Akers, and ending up at second base is Joe Biernat. John Knott must have lost it in the lights, and it came down and it hit him right on the forehead.
Right in the eye.
Oh boy.
Get a doctor. Team doctor. Get the team doctor.
Now, Biernat ended up on second base. It would be an error on Knott when we resume. But that's not the main concern right now. The right eye, Greg, the right eye, when that ball apparently struck him. Takes almost away from the fact that the winning run, the pennant, is out at second base.
Yes, it is.
Here's one guy who's rooting to get this thing over with Carrollton as a job interview on Thursday in Atlanta.
And Fleming drives it towards the gap in center. Powell chasing, dives. He can't get it. Rounding third, coming in is Joe Biernat. A triple for Carlton Fleming. And the Saints lead it 4-3. Here we go to the bottom of the 9th, the last opportunity for the Red Hawks to keep this thing going. The Saints find themselves in the driver's seat right now with a 4-3 lead. Jeff Bittiger threw 156 pitches. Here's the pitch, ground ball towards second. Robbins goes to the bag, steps on himself, fires over to first, and the Saints are one out away from winning the Northern League title.
Marty Scott's going to run to the mound to talk to Alkire now.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm tired of bullshit. Let's go. Let's go.
Lance Magida will be the last chance for the Red Hawks. They are down to their last out, trailing by a run.
Come on, Jeffy, come on.
Left-hander into the motion, delivers. Magida swings, ground ball. Fleming can't get it. It rolls into right field. It's a base hit.
Let's go.
And the Red Hawks aren't done just quite yet.
Wasn't the be for Jeff Alkire. Magida keeps it going, and Marty Scott comes out, and now we are going to have to get a pitching change, and it will be Paul Romanoli, the closer, on to face Chris Powell.
It's all right. Hell of a game, man. Hell of a game.
It's a tremendous effort by Jeff. He'll get a nice round of applause. Good effort, and the dugout empties to greet him as well.
Great job, Jeff. Great job, baby. Outstanding.
Paul Romanoli comes on, and he'll face Chris Powell. The 3-0. Powell takes it. Ball 4. He walked him. The Red Hawks have 2 men aboard with 2 outs. And Marty Scott will walk slowly to the mound, probably just to settle Paul Romanoli down.
Pitch is right there. Right down the middle. Damn it.
It's been a nerve-wracking game.
Yes, it has.
pitch was right there, AJ.
It's not, Marty.
Well,
Which one?
he 2 or 3.
Okay.
He's
all right.
out on one
I
and a
don't
half
have him there, Marty.
Okay.
He's
All
looking
right,
for
all right.
it.
I understand. All right, let's play our game.
All right.
Let's play our
Right,
game. Hey,
okay.
Rob, go back to first base. We don't need you
Okay.
here.
Just the same zone all night. It's okay. Come on. Can you get Akers?
Yeah.
Let's go.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runners at first and second. Saints leading 4-3. We're in the bottom of the 9th. Everybody is up on the front railing in the Saints dugout. Paul Romanoli looking into Hector Villanueva for the sign. Outfield is straight away. Here's the pitch. Akers swings, hits it in the air towards center field. Charging, now the left fielder is calling for it, making the grab, and the Saints win. Joe Bearnat makes the catch. The Saints win the Northern League title, defeating Fargo Moorhead by a final of 4-3. They sweep the series 3-0. Now the guys in the dugout are spraying champagne all around. A great way to end the season.
When she answered, I was going to say, she's sleeping, don't wake her up. Just tell her in the morning. So, yeah, we wanted to get awesome. We're all celebrating. So, I just thought I'd call and tell you. Well, thanks.
Doug Simonek has just been awarded the Manager of the Year award.
Carlton Fleming named the most valuable player of the playoffs. He had 4 hits yesterday, Greg, and then, of course, the big one here, the one that ends the season tonight.
Game-winning RBI for Carlton Fleming.
Won the Northern League play, and we'd like to present the trophy to Marty Scott. Marty, congratulations.
Can't say that about our guys. We changed personnel 2 or 3, 4 times during the year, but they responded when the time came. Thank you very much.